What's going on? It's your boy Sermon, the sermonsdomain.com.
What up? It's Reese, my Super Empire.
Yes, and we're here to discuss Nipsey Hussle's Mailbox Money. Now, this is Nipsey's latest project after, I believe it's...
Crenshaw.
Yeah, but he dropped that in like 2013, or no, 2012, right?
No,
or was it
Crenshaw was last year.
Okay. It feels like forever in internet time. But it's been a while since we heard Nipsey music. He started rolling out a couple songs like Count Up That Loot and 50 Niggas, you know, songs like that to get the buzz going. And then at the last possible second of 2014, he dropped Mailbox Money, which he calls, you know, album before the album, because all his projects are all original.
So the album's supposed to come out in spring, early spring, late winter?
Probably, I would say early spring, early summer.
Okay.
Around there, because I don't know how quick he's moving on to the next project. You know, he tries. Nipsey projects always have like that longevity to me.
Yeah.
Like you listen to it.
Yeah,
and
I've been the marathon for hella.
Yeah, and it's like a project that you just want to listen to for a long time, because you know it's a lot going on, and Mailbox Money's no different. It's
right.
First off, you gotta salute him for his unique marketing style.
It's crazy, man.
I think Nipsey has the idea that the whole industry should adopt, and that's having a paid option and dropping it for free. And I'm talking about like mixtape wise, because obviously he calls it a free album, but he could easily have dropped this for free,
right?
And you know, not sold it. And that's what a lot of artists do. It's all a whole album. They just put out for free. And I feel like if you're putting out a quality project, you should at least have an option for some people to buy it, because if they like it, people are going to support you. And that's what Nipsey has proved when he did Crenshaw, the $100 album thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And now he's upped it and did 1,000, where you get the physical copy of the album and you get like an invite to like an exclusive listening session.
You get like signed merch and stuff like that.
Yeah, you get a
meet Nipsey and all that good stuff.
Interesting stuff, yeah. And I don't know, he hasn't talked about how much he sold out of that 1,000. I didn't see any.
I thought he sold them all.
For this project?
No. For
Crenshaw, he sold 100 initially, and then he did more.
Yeah.
But for like this project, he hasn't said anything, so I don't know if this is a success or a fail. But it's interesting that he would make it 1,000.
I think that, yeah, exactly. I think with the height that he put that at, with that much money, I think it'll be a fail. I mean, if you sell one, bro, it's a success. I mean,
oh yeah, naturally.
It's $1,000, man, that you got somebody to pay for. You know what I mean? For whatever it includes. But about the album, I love the album. I think it's dope. I think it's the most complete Nipsey project that I've heard, because it's really hit or miss with him. Like the marathon was dope, and then the marathon continues was like not so dope.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then but his features are always pretty solid.
Yeah.
You know when he
doesn't chase features that seem unorthodox, like when he's working with Rick Ross or Dom Kennedy.
Man, and it really I really want to know like what that relationship is, because he's been asked that before.
With who?
With Dom Kennedy. People are like, what's your relationship with Dom Kennedy? Because he seems to back you really tough.
Right.
And is it a management situation? Or is it just that's my bro and I want to see him up? Is he like trying to help you connect the dots, or what that is?
I think they're just real close, because that's how a lot of West Coast artists are. You see these cliques like Nipsey and Dom Kennedy and Casey Veggies and Ty Dolla $ign and YG and all these people. They kind of intermesh as friends, not just artists that work together, but they're like
they're actually cool in real life. Yeah. I love the production on the album. I feel like at this point he's found like his lane. I want to say, kind of like in the same sense that Currency kind of has a lane. Like you kind of, what production you're going for, what you're going to get, but you're not disappointed because it's still quality. You know what I mean? And that's the way the album starts off. And even like with the lyricism, bro, like I was like, yo, I'm really impressed, because it's so easy. Yeah, he really did. And it's so easy to like get to a point and then plateau and then fall off. And he didn't do that.
Right.
I like all the features that he had on the album. I like the Ross feature a lot. I really like the Dom Kennedy feature on there. The buddy feature was kind of original to me.
Yeah.
You know what it reminded me of? Lil Snoop. They remind me of what they did on the Mailbox music album.
Yeah.
You know, when they had Lil Snoop spitting on there. That's what it reminded me of. Oh no, that was Mailbox music. That was Meek Mill's album. Okay. Meek Mill's mixtape.
Yeah.
Dream Chasers 3. But it was still dope because it was still all original. You know what I mean? So I rocked with it, man.
Yeah, I think if you're discussing the guest feature a little more, there was Only a Case, which is produced by Scoop DeVille. I love it because it sounds like a vintage '90s West Coast type of thing. But I feel like Nipsey got overshadowed by G.I. Joe. You know, Conrad, I think he does the hook, but G.I. Joe does the second verse and he just kills it. I think he spit longer, but he still brought it. Yeah, he really, like, if he didn't have such a generic name to search, I'd be like, man, I want to find some more, like,
right,
because I'm not sure how to find, G.I. Joe if I just type it in Google.
Well, you know what's cool about that is, though, I mean, even like, it's one of the rare occasions where somebody gets overshadowed, on their own stuff, but it's cool though because the rest of the project are killing it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and it's not like let's see, who could get killed on their own joint, like when Jay-Z killed Kanye on the Diamonds Are Forever remix, you know what I mean? But it's like, but I'm still gonna listen to the rest of this Late Registration.
Right.
Because the rest of the shit is still hard, you know? And that's kind of what it reminded me. I mean, obviously it's not Late Registration.
Right. Another song that stood out was Between Us. Right off the bat, you wanna know what this sounds like to me? A Ty Dolla $ign record.
Yes.
That's what I thought when I first heard it. Yeah. So, and it's interesting to have, K Camp on it.
Yeah. I like I'm telling you, I really like 100 The Show with Ross on it. I really like this record.
Yeah, it's a really strong record. I think Nipsey and Ross have great chemistry.
I think Ross has great chemistry with a lot of people, man, which is crazy to me because you don't find that you get an artist like Rick Ross, catches a lot of heat for his background and all that stuff, but there's not a lot of people, man, that can work with a ton of people and still sound authentic on each one of these joints. Because he's done records with Currency, he's done records with Dom, he's done records with Nipsey, he's done records with Drake, he's done records with Wale, he's done records with Jay, he's done records with everybody, bro, and he still sounds like, I'm about to own this. Yeah. Nobody ever kills Ross on the track, in my opinion.
That's debatable. That's a whole other video. We have to run through Ross's catalog. But
I'm not saying that he doesn't. People may not have a better verse. They don't kill him though. Right. That's what I'm saying. He's a really good rapper.
No, I get it.
The boy can rap. Right. He eat me rap. Shout out to all the pairs. All the pairs.
Yeah, but yeah, I like what I thought about when I listened to Nipsey Hussle's music is like he's like a motivational life coach in a way. Because, a lot of people in life, they need to grind hard and they need to make money. And I feel like Nipsey brings both of those elements great in a lot of his music. About it, man. And it's in a way that doesn't feel stale. Like you're listening to the whole project and by the end, there's several records that talk about money. Like, you got Where Your Money At, you got Count Up That Loot. And these are 100 The Show even. These are records that are all focused on money, but they all sound unique. They sound different. And like Count Up That Loot, I think if you listen to that record and you don't you're not motivated after it because he's running through all his accomplishments in the past year, with Crenshaw and just being able to do what he wants to do as an artist, as a solo artist, and not be bound to a major label.
I think that this is the music that he's been wanting to make and he's been trying to make over the past couple projects. I honestly feel that way. I feel like this is like a culmination of all the past, because there's traces of the marathon in this. You know what I mean? Like as far as production goes and as far as what what he's saying, because he has something to say, which is dope. Because it's like stylistically he can be different on every record. He kind of has like a particular cadence that he rocks with, kind of like Currency. But at the same time, I'm still listening because you're still talking to me. Right. You're not talking at me. You're not just not saying anything. You know what I mean? And I love the fact that he put so much effort into this, just like he did with Crenshaw. I love the fact that he's still going hard, even though he made people overlook him. It's like, you're still going, bro. I respect that.
It makes me wonder, now that, because he keeps climbing higher with every release, and he hasn't even released, technically his debut album, which is Victory Lap. He's dropping that this year. So it makes me wonder, how does Victory Lap sound compared to
for that.
Mailbox?
I'm scared for Victor. I mean, that's a whole different conversation. I'm just scared for it because I don't want it to be what Immaculate.
Stoned Immaculate was. Currency. Yeah.
I don't want it to be that. If you were to rate the album 5 stars, what would you give it?
I'm gonna give it like 4.5. I think it's that strong. It deserves that.
I feel the same way. I feel like it's his best project. I feel like it's his most cohesive project since the marathon. And I don't have nothing negative to say about this album. But it's not the level of greatness that you would just give a 5 stars. It's an instant classic.
I think I would bump it up to 4.75 stars. I'm gonna get real technical. If he would have included this record, it came out the day before. Let me just fast forward.
No, man.
I love this song.
No.
Love this song.
Run out of time.
It's a hard record.
You're a fan of that guy.
They're a good combination. I'll say that.
You say it's a good combination with a lot of people.
No, but it's Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan, and Nipsey, and they've done a record before, and that's why I base it like that's why I say it. I wouldn't just say it off of one collaboration.
Okay.
So. Okay. 4.5 stars. You said the same.
4.5 stars. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you guys for watching the video.
Appreciate it.
The video. Subscribe to the channel. After you listen to Mailbox Money, whether you downloaded it for free or you purchased it on his website, let us know your comments. You know, if you liked the album, if you didn't like the album. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much. Peace out.